Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing investigation 3.2, which is recording model earthquakes. So you are actually going to be simulating different earthquake waves and movements and using a seismograph and a seismogram to gather that data. So this whole unit here is called our seismograph. The seismograph is pretty much this piece that records the data. And the seismogram is the visual data that's being recorded from the earthquakes that are occurring. Now below me I have this blue step that you can kind of see, and that's going to be what helps us simulate those earthquakes. Now this is more of a 2, 3, 4 person lab, so it's a little bit difficult for me to do every single piece of the lab on my own, but I'm going to do my best to demonstrate. So you have this roll of paper here, and you have a pen or a marker hooked up to be able to see that data. Make sure it's secure. Mine's not super secure, so it might fall off, but adjust as needed, and there's a little piece right here if you need to loosen up the paper, because if it's too tight, it won't pull. But what you'll be doing is you'll be simulating different types of earthquakes by hitting this blue step or this blue block. And while you're doing that, another partner is going to be pulling the paper to see those different wave movements that get recorded on the seismogram. So there's a few different tests that you'll do. The first test is a test with no force. So essentially all that means is you just pull it. And you can see here, as we get past my extra, this is no force. You can see the line is pretty straight, okay? But then, as it tells you to hit in different directions, it tells you to hit it on the side. And so one person would hit, and the next person would pull, and you can see, hopefully, if I get close enough, that now there's a little bit of movement showing on the seismogram. Then you'll do the same thing. You'll hit it in the front, up here, and again, it's a little bit harder for me to do this stuff on my own. You might hit closer, like this. You might hit farther away from it, like this. You might do like a small force, and then you might do like a large force. Okay, so when you finish the lab, and I forgot to mention earlier, but as you do each force, I would label on your piece of paper, like I would like mark off somewhere like small force. So maybe that could be another partner's job in your lab. But then once you have all those different forces done and recorded, you can actually like observe the different wave movements on the seismogram as different strength or types of earthquakes occurred. And that is how you do that lab. Bye.